The World Championships the previous year. She won here last year. She's still only 23-year-old. There's Jenny Meadows, Great Britain to the left of the picture. She will be pacemaker, taking around at 64 seconds per lap tempo. That's a 4-minute pace. There is Kipyegon, tiny character, but what a talent she is. Twice World Junior Cross-Country Champion. She's the Commonwealth Champion from Glasgow, of course, in 2014. And who can forget that astonishing closing speed in the second half of that Rio 1500. Watch Dawit Sayoum. She's only 20 years old. 8th in Rio was a little disappointing, but she ran 3:59. She was 17 3 years ago. Choka of Poland goes in there as well. She's a good athlete. Watch her. And Maureen Costa, another athlete from the 4 in this field who have broken 4 minutes. The 24-year-old Dutch athlete set her personal best in Monaco 2015. It's almost her best time by 3 seconds, I should point out, though. However, Marianne McGee of the USA, starting on the inside there. The 2017 world best is a very modest 4 minutes and 8 seconds, by the way, by Lyndon Hall of Australia, which is unsurprising, but that will get improved, I'm sure. So Jenny Meadows, then, a very experienced pacemaker, of course, a world-class athlete in her own right for many years as an 800 metres runner in British colours, takes the lead, looking for around 63.5, 64 seconds this first lap. And Kipyegon goes straight to the 4. Remember, her last 800 in Rio was 1:57.2, and that's quicker than her official 800 metres personal best of 1:58.0. So it was an astonishing run to defeat in Rio, of course, Tironesh Genzebe de Barber, I should say, the world record holder. Sayoum moving through to 3rd place. It's Kipyegon who is tucked in there in pink behind Jenny Meadows. Looks very comfortable at this speed. I wonder if she has requested that quick time, which should set her up, if Jenny can hit 64 per lap, Stuart, should set her up for something just inside 4 minutes.
Yeah, well, I think she's gone through that first three-quarter lap, but absolutely on song. They're looking for, as you say, a 4-minute schedule, which is pretty tough, and it looked as though the Olympic champion meant business. She went straight out in front. Sam, as you said, was there, and also Maureen Costa of the Netherlands was making her presence felt because she's dropped back a little bit. Sado is there, as you can see, Tashale. They're all there at the moment, and this could be, look at Costa trying to get out of that mess in there.
Well, they went through 400 metres in 65.5. It was a lot too slow. Jenny Meadows obviously saw that time and has accelerated significantly, but that 5 or 6 metre gap back to Kipyegon really isn't any help. It's a difficult decision that pacemakers have to make in this sort of situation. Do they slow down and drop way behind the requested schedule to make contact again with the field? Although Kipyegon now is trying to close that gap. She's isolated herself between the pack and Jenny Meadows, the pacemaker, as they come towards 2 laps to go. She does have that wonderful ability to change pace, as we saw in the Olympic Stadium in Rio, but will she be in that sort of shape here tonight? She has had a very good winter, we know that. She's gone well so far this year.
Just a couple of seconds off schedule there, that 1:54. An even pace would give 1:52 at that stage with the laps shown on the board, but Jenny Meadows doing a very good job indeed. She was asked for 2:08 and 2:40 at 1,000, but she is gaining, as Tim said, great experience. Kipyegon looks very, very comfortable, just trailing Meadows as they go around that bend.
Sado it is in 3rd place in the blue. Bezu Sado, the 21-year-old, ran 3:59 last year at Zurich. She's twice the Ethiopian champion. Meadows drops out then after just 900 metres. It was only 2:11.4 at 800, much slower than had been requested. But let's see what Kipyegon can do here for this final circuit. She has a 2 or 3 metre lead. The Olympic champion hits the bell then. The rest of them strung out now, beginning to become single file behind her. Sado it is in 2nd place, and these 3 just beginning to get away. Sayoum in 3rd. It's 1, 2, 3 for the Africans. It's Kipyegon it is, down the back straight for Kenya. Big surge there from Sayoum onto the shoulder. Beautiful looking runner, Sayoum. Upright, powerful. 1 metre behind. Sado just struggling to go with this surge from Kipyegon. Shades of that fabulous run in Rio here from Kipyegon. 100 to go, just over 100 to go, and Seom is there. A little glance over her shoulder in second place is telling. She's hit the wall, so to speak, as Kipyegon, astonishing speed, endurance, carries her well clear now on those yellow spikes. Watch the clock, after a very slow opening pace. This is quick, boy oh boy. 3:59.24, that final 400, 58.4. Way inside sub 4 minute mile pace for what it's worth. And yet again, Stuart, she's displaying this ability to change tempo and hold such a high speed that everybody else just eventually wilts in her wake. Brilliant run, under 4 minutes, of course, by far the fastest time in the world this year, and off 2:11.5 at 800 metres. She was probably nearer 2:12. To run under 4 minutes is special.
Yes, it was, and that third lap was left a little bit of work to do, but as you said, that last lap, absolutely sensational. I mean, she's got such speed endurance in the final stages of this race, and Sam, she saw her off, didn't she? Look at the rhythm, total control, and that a sub 4. And they set off at saying they wanted a sub 4 race. Well, they've got one. It was a good one too.
Well, her personal best is 3:56.41. I'm tempted to say only 3:56.41 because clearly this young lady, I think, can threaten the world record. Remember, that mark stands to Kenzebe Dibaba from Monaco 2 years ago, 3:50.07. And I guess if you say, well, the world record's vulnerable to somebody, then you're going to say they're capable of going under 3:50. And this is that athlete. No stress, no strain, celebrating before the line, just strides through. Frankly, looked like she could have kept going for another 200 or 300 metres. Beautiful looking runner. She's got such a wonderful combination of speed and power. Let's not forget she's run 14:31 for 5,000. That is top draw at 12.5 laps distance. Well, everything right in her camp, that's for sure. She's an 8:23 3,000 metre runner for good measure. There it is confirmed at 3:59.22. Seom just outside 4 minutes, a good second place for the Ethiopian with her teammate Sado.